Something strange is happening in relationships that most men never notice. Many men think women want a man they can control, but deep down, the opposite is often true. There is a secret psychology at play that few people talk about, a psychology that was observed hundreds of years ago by Niccolò Machiavelli. He studied power, human nature, and the way people respond to strength, and his ideas reveal something shocking about attraction. Women often respect and desire men they cannot manipulate. This is not about being cruel or heartless. It is about presence, boundaries, and inner power. Today we're going to break this down in a simple way, because many men lose respect without even knowing it, and many women lose attraction without even understanding why. So pay close attention, because what you are about to hear may change how you see relationships forever. Machiavelli believed that people are naturally drawn to power. He saw that humans often test those around them. They test limits, they test confidence, and they test weakness. In relationships, these tests happen quietly. A woman may not even realize she is doing it, but her instincts are always observing. She watches how a man reacts to pressure. She watches how he handles disrespect. She watches how he handles emotions. When a man breaks easily, something changes. The respect begins to drop. The attraction begins to fade. Not because she wants it to, but because her instincts are reading his energy. Machiavelli said that people respect those who respect themselves, and self-respect is shown through boundaries. A man with boundaries cannot be easily controlled, and that creates a mysterious kind of attraction, because boundaries signal strength, they signal confidence, they signal that this man has a life, he has purpose, he has values. He will not bend just to please someone. This does not mean he does not care, it means he does not abandon himself. This is where many men make a mistake. They believe love means constantly proving themselves. So they try to please all the time. They try to agree with everything. They try to avoid conflict. But something unexpected happens. The more they try to please, the less respect they receive. This is one of the most painful truths about human nature. Machiavelli understood that people value what they cannot easily control. When someone is too easy to control, they become predictable, and predictability sometimes kills excitement, it kills mystery, it kills the feeling of discovery. But a man who cannot be manipulated creates tension, he creates curiosity, he creates respect. Because he is stable in his own mind, he does not panic when tested, he does not lose himself in approval, he does not beg for attention, and that energy is powerful. Sometimes a woman may push a little just to see what happens. She may disagree, she may challenge, she may joke in a sharp way. Not always out of malice, but out of instinct. She is observing the man's reaction. If he becomes angry immediately, she sees emotional instability. If he becomes desperate, she sees insecurity. But if he remains calm and grounded, she sees strength. Machiavelli said people fear losing those who do not need them. A man who is happy with or without approval is powerful because his happiness is not controlled by others. He does not depend on constant validation, and this makes him different. Most people live seeking approval, but the man who values his purpose first becomes rare. Rare things are valued. Rare things are respected. This is why confidence is so attractive. Confidence is quiet power. It does not need to shout. It does not need to prove. It simply exists. Machiavelli also warned about appearing too weak. He said, people may love you today and disrespect you tomorrow if you show no strength. This does not mean you should be cold. It means you should be centered. A centered man knows his worth. He does not chase where he is not respected. He does not argue for his value. He walks away from disrespect. This action speaks louder than words, and it sends a powerful message. It says this man cannot be controlled by fear of loss. He is willing to walk away, and that is true power. Sometimes women may even be more attracted after a man walks away from disrespect.
not because they enjoy pain, but because they see self-respect. Self-respect is magnetic. It shows that the man values his own peace, and people trust those who trust themselves. Machiavelli observed that human nature admits power even when it does not say it.
People may criticize power in public, but they respond to it internally. A man who leads his own life naturally stands out. He does not need permission. He does not need constant praise. He moves with purpose, and purpose creates attraction. When a man is busy building his life, something interesting happens. He stops overthinking every message. He stops chasing validation. He stops trying to impress everyone. Instead, he focuses on growth, and that energy is powerful because people are drawn to those who are moving forward. Machiavelli would say that power is not about dominating others, it is about mastering yourself. Self-control is the highest form of power. A man who controls his emotions cannot be easily manipulated. A man who knows his values cannot be easily confused. A man who has purpose cannot be easily distracted. This kind of man is rare, and rare men are respected. When respect exists, attraction often follows. When respect disappears, attraction struggles to survive. This is one of the hardest truths about relationships. Love without respect becomes fragile, but love with respect becomes strong. And respect grows from strength of character, not from fear, not from manipulation, but from authentic self-confidence. Machiavelli understood human nature was complex. He knew people sometimes say one thing and feel another. This is why actions matter more than words. A man who lives by his values creates trust, and trust builds deep connection. So the real lesson here is simple. Do not try to control others. Instead, learn to control yourself. Build a life that excites you. Set boundaries that protect your peace. Respect your time. Respect your purpose. Respect yourself. When you do this, something changes. People begin to treat you differently. They sense your stability. They sense your confidence. And they sense that you cannot be easily manipulated. This is not about playing games. It is about living with authentic power, and authentic power is attractive, not just to women, but to everyone you meet. If this message opened your eyes, then you are already thinking differently. The world becomes clearer when you understand human nature. Remember, real power is self-control. Real confidence is quiet, and real respect starts with how you treat yourself. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Drop a comment and tell me your thoughts. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more deep insights like this, because the next video might change how you see the world again.